days gon' come and go. Baby, you just gotta make up your mind that every little thing's gonna be alright. Baby, don't you know all of them things gon' come and go. Baby, you just gotta make up your mind. We decided we're gonna be alright.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about things that I find gnarly because I'm inspired by Katseye's new song that just came out. Obviously when this video is posted it's gonna be a few weeks later, but just know that this is around the time that song came out. I'm actually combining this video idea with, because I was gonna make a whole video why I hate motorcycles. I know it's kind of like what like why do you hate motorcycles, but I wanted to talk about things that I find gnarly because it's like that's gnarly. Like if you get it, you get. Oops, sorry. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Anyway, starting off with things I find gnarly. Why I hate motorcycles. I fear that motorcycles should not even be used by the public. I don't even know why they're a thing. Like I feel like if you do have a motorcycle, you should use it like rural areas, like in a farm or something. Like there's no cars around. Like there's no, like, you know, them dirt bikes, like where you use them little dirt bikes, but that's still dangerous. But I feel like motorcycles should not be used in the freeway because there's been so many accidents on the freeway, and if you're in a motorcycle, you're literally like exposed to everything. You're exposed to the climate, you're exposed to other cars hitting you. And like at first I feel like, yeah, motorcycles are cool. Like if you see someone on a motorcycle, you're like, they're hot, they got their life together, they're fun, they probably have an expensive job. Obviously, like motorcycle clothes are hot too, like the little helmet and the little leather stuff. Yeah, like that's hot. Like the aesthetic of motorcycles is hot, but like actually being on a motorcycle is so scary. Anecdote, my dad used to have a motorcycle, and I remember I used to like get on it in the back with him, and we go to like Walmart and stuff. And at the time I'm like, I would ride it. I don't even think I had a helmet. Did I have a helmet? No, I think I did, because it's illegal in the US to get on a motorcycle without a helmet. But we would go to Walmart and we go to like all these places, and I was just like raw dogging in the back, like with no help. Actually, I think I did have a helmet. Don't quote me though, because from memory, but like I was scared. And I remember he got my sister, older sister, a motorcycle too when she was like 10 or something, or like 10 to like 15, I don't remember the exact age, and it was like blue. And I remember one time she was sitting on it and she fell on it, and she got like cut on her thigh, and she's, to this day, she still has that scar. Like it's getting smaller, but like, see, another reason why you should not get on a fucking motorcycle. Also, I tried riding her little motorcycle, and that was really scary. That was so scary. I don't know, like I've never even learned how to ride a motorcycle. They say it's just like a bicycle, but bicycles, you're just like having fun strolling in the sidewalk. A motorcycle is like you're with the car.
For the girls only, not the guys.
Hello, that doesn't even make fucking sense. Also, I know all of y'all been watching Final Destination 2, the freeway scene with the motorcycle guy. What's his name? Eugene. That's another reason why you shouldn't get on a fucking motorcycle. I don't know. I just feel like I don't like motorcycles. I feel like no one should ride them. I feel like for action movies, they're kind of cool. There's too many hazards with riding a motorcycle. Also, you need a separate license to even ride it in the freeway, like outside of your driveway. Like, so now you need to pass your driver's test. First of all, some of y'all don't even have a driver's test.
Clock it. You waited till we left. Clock it. Snuck in here. Clock it.
Why are y'all? Okay, there are a few exceptions to this rule where I think you should be able to use a motorcycle or a little, what is it called, moped. They're kind of like motorcycles, but more cunty.
I'm cunty.
I feel like in cities like Seattle or like New York, well, I don't know, actually not New York, maybe more like Seattle, like those little walkable cities, like I feel like if you have a little motorcycle, I feel like you can use a motorcycle or a moped. Also, like them little pueblos in Mexico where my parents are from, or like all the other pueblos that I visited in Mexico. I feel like you can use a little motorcycle because it doesn't take up that much space, and it's like you're not going really fast, you're just like strolling basically. But I feel like motorcycle on a freeway is a hell no. Also, sidetrack, why are semi trucks even allowed to be in the same space as cars and motorcycles?
Clock it.
And like smaller cars, like that is so dangerous. Like, have you ever like drove by a semi truck? They're like so big.
Hi, Daddy.
Imagine that shit just falls on you just randomly in the freeway. Like, I always said that semi trucks should have their own lane or their own little roads. Because first, one thing, they always destroy the road. Like, there's always potholes because of them ugly ass semi trucks. And then the semi trucks always be passing through like the regular roads, like not even the highway. They go through like the regular roads. And then sometimes they get stuck under them like train bridges. Like in my city, there's always like semi trucks hitting because they never read. They're like, no semi trucks bigger than these inches or whatever, and they never read them. So now imagine you're a motorcycle, and then that semi truck hits the little bridge, and then the bridge falls on you, and you're on a motorcycle. You have no protection. This all goes back to why I hate motorcycles. You can never put anything, like, you can't, where do you put all your stuff? I know you can like buy an extra little compartment to put your helmet in. You're limited to the weather, so like if it rains, you really can't go anywhere. I mean, some people do. That's crazy. The people that have motorcycles and they ride them in the rain are crazy. But like, you're kind of limited with when the weather is a good day. So like, if that's your main transportation, I don't know. I just don't like motorcycles. They don't make sense to me. And I also don't like semi trucks. So motorcycles, gnarly. So I made a list of things that I find gnarly, because you know, like Katseye was like bobati, gnarly.
Gnarly Katseye, gnarly fried chicken, gnarly Tesla, gnarly sardines, gnarly roast toy, gnarly.
Okay, I made a list. So things I find gnarly. And some of these might be good gnarly, but you just have to figure that out yourself. Things that I find gnarly. Untrimmed branches on trees. That's super gnarly.
Gnarly.
To me. The next one I just put unemployment. Gnarly. Okay. The job searching sites like Indeed and LinkedIn. Gnarly. Inflation. So we're about to be in a depression, recession, regurgitation. I don't know. Gnarly. That one woke friend. Gnarly. I'm not gonna elaborate. Onigiri. Gnarly. Sweet tea.
Gnarly.
Oh my god, wait, can you even hear me? I literally had the mic all the way over here. I am so sorry. Okay, granola boys. They're super fucking gnarly. And on the same track, dating apps. Hinge, Bumble, Tindy. What are the other ones? The bagel meets bagel. The fried chicken meets bagel. I don't know. The food one. Gnarly. Driving fast on the highway. Gnarly. This one has an anecdote because my sister always be driving fast in the highway and it fucking scares me. Like, first of all, she's always like, I'm claustrophobic being near cars, but I'm also scared that you might hit a fucking semi truck or a motorcycle. Gnarly. College. Okay, this one has another asterisk. So college is gnarly, but community college is not gnarly. So there's a distinction. Okay, the new pope, gnarly. Parents in general, like people who want to have children, people who didn't want children, but they have children. Just people in general having children, gnarly. In this economy, gnarly. Action movies, gnarly. The season spring, gnarly. Rose toys, gnarly. I'm sorry, I didn't put that on here. I was just remembering that one guy that was like, rose toy, gnarly.
Roast toy, gnarly.
Okay, being sick specifically for 2 weeks straight, gnarly. Men at the gym from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on weekdays, gnarly.
Clock it.
Like, you should be at work. Girls who drop their friends when they get into a relationship, gnarly. Pit bulls, gnarly. Pugs, gnarly. Those naked cats with no fur, gnarly. Hamsters, gnarly. this song, Gnarly.
Making beats for a boring dumb bitch, fucking gnarly. Don't talk to me. You're gnarly. I'm not.
That was so... Okay, anyways, thank you for watching this video. This video was so unserious. Comment down below what you think I meant good gnarly versus bad gnarly. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Skibbity, gnarly, get gnarly. Me, I'm gnarly. I'm barely a Harley. And Harley, you darling, I'm daring.